UCD Marian withstood a third quarter comeback from UL Eagles to book their place in the Men's National Cup final on January 24th. Orlando Parker took the lead for UL but was soon outmatched by UCD Marian's American Preston Ross. Ross was in dominant form and aided by the outside shooting from Conor Meaney, UCD Marian went on a 13-0 run to establish an early lead. Paul Kelleher's response was to withdraw his American from the action and allow youngster James Brophy to charge at the Marian rearguard. Scott Kinnivan managed to snap that UCD streak with a couple of baskets, but the score after 10 minutes was 25-12 as Dan James rounded out the quarter with a three-pointer. UL Eagles tuned in from the inbound and managed back-to-back baskets for the first time of the game. Stephen King hit a trademark long-range two before a well-worked move saw Matt Hall break to feed Jamie McAuliffe. The ball was switched until it found the open shooter on the far side, who was once again Jamie McAuliffe. James Brophy was doing a better job of keeping Preston Ross in check, but UL still weren't tuned in enough on shooting, while Kevin Foley was the latest to shoot from downtown for UCD. That prompted Matt Hall into action, and UL were ahead for the quarter, but still down 9 on the scoreboard. That was until UCD clicked back into gear. Baines and Foley hit layups before this three-pointer from Conor Meaney. UL saw a glimmer of hope when Orlando Parker checked back in to hit the last score of the half, and hope became belief as UL Eagles roared into contention in the third stanza. Plenty of action from the charity stripe, but it was going UL Eagles' way. Then Neil Campbell hit a three, and Eagles were back to within 2. They couldn't reel in UCD Marian all the way, but were still nibbling. Scott Kinnivan beat the buzzer with this two-pointer. UL had an answer for everything UCD threw at them in this quarter. Watch how close Michael Chubb got to Matt Hall's three-pointer here. It was still good. But Kevin Foley was in no mood to let his side's lead slip, and it was 57-52 at the end of Q3. Paul Kelleher said in the run-up to this game that the third quarter had proved their undoing all season. They won this one 25-16. It was dive-on glass stuff in the final quarter, but it was going UCD's way. Kevin Foley stretched his side's lead with 4:54 left on the clock. And Paul Kelleher called the now or never timeout. Conor Meaney hit his three. Matt Hall missed his. Preston Ross was back in and dominating in defence. And at the other end, he landed the first dunk of the day, and that was the ball game. UCD Marian 81, UL Eagles 70. Top scorers for UCD Marian, Kevin Foley with 23, Conor Meaney with 22 and Preston Ross with 16. For UL Eagles, Scott Kinnivan had 18, Neil Campbell with 17 and Stephen King with 16 points.